Hello and welcome to the channel description video for the Climate Refugees channel. I'm your host, Mike, and I'll have a link to my LinkedIn as well as ways you can support the channel in the description, along with links to all the sources referenced in any video going forward down below. Please note that for now, this channel is not currently collaborating with the Climate Refugees nonprofit organization, although I have reached out to them asking if they would like to collaborate. And as you can see, this channel is just getting started, and I hope that all of you will find the information on this channel useful and will like and subscribe so we can grow this channel together. The purpose of this channel is to discuss a situation that is already becoming a problem globally, namely that of the rapidly increasing number of forcibly displaced peoples around the world. You may have heard of the refugee crises occurring in places like Syria, Afghanistan, and the Ukraine, but the problem isn't isolated to this region, and it is likely to get worse and spread further over time, at least for now. The channel will be focused on displaced people, ranging from the homeless population in the United States to the refugees being spread around the world due to war, viruses, and other factors. We'll also cover many other topics, such as the services available to displaced people in any given area and how things are likely to change over time. I will do my best to provide you with information from reputable sources so that you can think critically and determine for yourself what your opinions are on any topic I discuss here. For this introductory video, I'll keep it simple and rely on data from an organization that has to answer to nearly every nation on the planet, the United Nations, along with an organization whose research largely comes from volunteer scientists, namely the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the world's foremost leading authority on climate research, which is made up of scientists from around the world. And finally, some data from the World Economic Forum referencing another study. As you can see, there are over 110 million forcibly displaced people around the world today. 162.5 million of those people are internally displaced, meaning that they have lost their homes but still live in their country of origin. 36.4 million are refugees, meaning they have fled their country of origin and are living elsewhere. And finally, we have 6.1 million asylum seekers and 5.3 million other people in need of protection. And as you can see, these figures are increasing rapidly. In 2011, there were 38.54 million forcibly displaced people around the world. But thanks to the conflicts in Syria, Afghanistan, and the Ukraine, along with natural disasters, famine, and other issues, this number has nearly tripled in a little over a decade. And this trend is likely to continue. As you can see, 52% of refugees and those needing international protection come from Syria, Afghanistan, and the Ukraine. But the refugee crisis is unlikely to remain contained to those countries in the future. This figure comes from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. And as you can see, as global average temperatures increase due to the climate crisis, both the number of days per year where combined heat and humidity conditions pose a risk and the areas affected increase rapidly at higher temperatures. So the places where temperature and humidity conditions pose a risk of death to individuals like you and me is going to increase rapidly, both the number of places and the number of days. In total, Australian think tank IEP predicts that at least 1.2 billion people could be displaced due to climate-related events within the next 27 years. This seems like a reasonable estimate based on other figures I've seen elsewhere. And it's a striking number. As such, unless we accelerate our activities to mitigate climate change so that we can keep global average temperature increases below 1.5 degrees, then the refugee crisis could quickly spiral out of control. We'll be discussing the science behind climate change, what it will take to solve the problem, and many other important topics for you to be aware of in future episodes. While the video quality will likely be at about this level for now due to my resource constraints, over time as the channel grows and you support it, we'll hopefully be able to increase the quality of content together. That'll be all for this introductory video. Please subscribe, like, and comment below, and let me know your thoughts on the issues affecting the forcibly displaced peoples around the world, including the climate refugees, and what other topics you'd like me to explore. Thank you.